As फ़ान Dong makes his way into the Infinity Arena, it's a rather interesting matchup here. These two, just a few hours ago, were playing together as doubles partners in the men's final and went on to win it. And फ़ान Dong has said it's going to be a bit awkward, whereas Wang Chuqin had a good laugh about it.
Yeah, that's always good fun to see the personality between these two. The tail of the table, 75% of their head-to-heads go the way of the world #1, फ़aन Dong. World #3, still for me, the future world #1, making his way. A left-hander, as you can see down there, the left-handed shake hands grip, the modern grip that Team China has adapted to over the decades.
There's about a 20% difference in their records against Chinese players, by the way. फ़aन Dong, of course, the one with the better record there, but Wang Chuqin, he is someone, I think you mentioned he's got a winning record against Ma Long, was that right?
That's absolutely right. Hello, Amanda Leong, our umpire for the match. Yeah, he stands out in that way. I know Luo Piste also has a winning record against Ma Long, but has only played him once. Same with Lin Gaoyuan for that matter, but, meaning he's only played Lin Gaoyuan once. But Wang Chuqin, for a player in the game still playing, who's played multiple times, he has a much better record than anybody in the game.
Last game, well, after a bright start, there was some good work from Wang Chuqin, and then फ़aन Dong surging ahead towards the end. He wins it 11-6. Just looking at the serves here, फ़aन Dong, what he's distributed to Wang Chuqin, and it's, what do you feel?
Well, he's definitely working on the backhand a bit. I mean, you can see him a much shorter serves than usual. This is a guy on the receiving end, Wang Chuqin, who's comfortable at the baseline of the table, so that's much shorter than usual.
Talk about the aggression on that one, right from the off. Did well to get it back, actually, Wang Chuqin. This is a man on a mission. I just wonder how much of this is also reaction from last night.
That's a very good question in terms of when someone makes it a little bit questionable if you will survive, if you will advance to the next round. You want to make sure that you leave no question the next time around. 7 of the last 8 for the world #1.
I think those questions have been answered emphatically. What a backhand that was.
If you're watching this anywhere in the world and your fingers aren't locked behind your head with your elbows spread right now, I don't know who you are, but that shot right there just completely stunned everybody.
I mean, there's no answer right now from Wang Chuqin. He's been blown away just with the sheer incredible shot making from this man, फ़aन Dong.
We have to remember a few things. One, with the 7 games, best of 7, there's a big chance for a plot twist.
Yeah.
Now, it depends. But we did see फ़aन Dong roll through Truls in the first game, only to lose the next 2.
True.
1-4.
But going back to the point we made just a little earlier, Sun Ying-sha was given a very tough match herself by Zhou Chunwei and came up today all guns blazing against Wang Manyu and won that actually very comfortably, perhaps a bit surprisingly so.
Like hitting rock bottom, sometimes you become more thankful when you realize what you have could be taken away.
4-2.
Wang Chuqin. I'm not going to make things easy.
First towel break here. The wrist here, Fen Zhendong, but it's the opening attack that really counts here. Wang Chuqin putting on a lot of pressure, taking the initiative, I'd say, with all chips in.
He's really going for his shots, isn't he? Fun.
Right, and Wang Chuqin recognizes this and races him to the backhand corner, says, I know you want to step around this, so I'm going to make it really wide and really fast.
Awkward.
Yeah, that's the awkward that he was talking about. Maybe.
Got into position with the banana flick. Delivers it down the line. 4 each. They've both had good runs here. 4 points apiece.
Again, the tails turn quickly here.
After such a good start.
It's easy for the imagination to run away and be like, oh, Fen Zhendong, you can't stop him. Tied up. Quickly, just the same, was served back.
And in fact, has made it 5 on the trot.
It's amazing to me how ready for everything these two look. Wang Chuqin was hopping with every single move of that ball. When it clipped the net, you could see him just adjusting himself, but staying ready for that forehand in perfect form. Bit of a pep talk there for himself.
He adjusted well, didn't he, Fen?
Yeah, that was an impressive receive. He was in a tough place. He changed his mind and still made an excellent shot to keep the pressure on his opponent.
Back to what we saw a little earlier on from Fen.
Beautiful backhand there. Look at it one more time. Comes in quick, way out in front. When you're behind the table, it's not easy to do that, but it gives you a little bit more advantage. The ball comes back doubly quick in the sense that it's traveling to you less, and it's traveling back at your opponent even closer.
Across the table, that backhand.
Fen Zhendong has been pinned as the man with the best backhand in the world. Many would say at this point in time, I mean, world number 1, I mean, he's way out in front. He could be called the best player in this moment. But backhands like this, there's no question. It's just so impressive. It comes in, and again, that way reaching out, and he still has the wrist left to snap.
Yeah, that wrist snap just at the end there.
6-7.
Just cleaning the racket there again, that rubber. If you're newer to table tennis and you've never played with professional equipment, it's tough to comprehend, but it's a completely different world. Players change their rubber sometimes even every day during events, during competitions that they have.
Seven all.
So Wang Chuqin had a little run there of 3 points. Sorry, Fen Zhendong did. Wang Chuqin looking to now see if he can push ahead, maybe make it 1-all. What was he pointing to there, you think?
It's a good question. I need to see it again. I was in my head about some stuff. There's just so much to think about watching these two play.
Here you go.
Perfect. Thank you. Comes over for the Chiquita. I think it's just a reminder of how to move and where to get in, shots to play when the ball's played there. He's saying, when it goes there, I know what I need to do.
8-all.
You'll often see players reviewing points in their
themselves,
head.
right.
Yeah. Just sort of making sure that they can learn whatever they can from the past, win or lose. That's why sometimes you'll see Ma Long win a point and shake his head.
Yeah, that's quite a bit, actually.
Right. That's his way of saying, you know better. Yes, you got the point, but the result wasn't important. You could have done better.
That's the perfection that these guys work, the margins that they work with.
Correct.
Well, this one is much closer than the previous game. 丨振东just ahead.
This is one of those shots. There are tournament level players that will say, I just can't do that. Meaning the wrist.
Yeah. Matching him at the moment, Wang Chuqin.
Whoa.
Are we getting rival groups here?
No, actually, Minnie Mouse showed up. I don't know if the Disney on Ice just skated right over.
That's on till tomorrow, so we're going to have maybe some crossover fans.
And so is this event. And so is the rivalry in the crowd. It actually is a real rivalry.
9-10.
That is about as good a backhand as you'll have seen from Wang Chuqin. He's got game point.
Inside the table as fast as can be. The type of shot that makes you ask your mom, Mom, can I hit a backhand like that after this? Yes, sweetheart, but not until the event is over. And it sets up game point for Dato, big head, Wang Chuqin.
Just to add to that drama, we're at juice now. By the way, Dato in this part of the world is an honorific term as well.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So, like, that's what you call royalty here?
It's like you confer that upon people. It's almost like a sir or a lord.
Thank you, Dato.
It is Wang Chuqin who goes in front.
So you can see them sitting peacefully. This is how rivals sit next to each other. Wang Chuqin with the red. And interesting, 丨振东
not wanting to be identified.
They shy. They're just showing their allegiance. Game point, Wang Chuqin.
11-all.
Heavy push here, though. Fast, low, and loaded with spin. 丨振东inside the table. The quality on that push and the placement really forced Wang Chuqin to try and step around, plant his feet so that he could get the strength he needed behind the shot to lift.
Put a lot of topspin on that, I guess. 丨振东from under.
Sure did. It was an investment in the spin. When you're under the table, this is why spin is so important. This is why they use these expensive rackets, so that they can grip and twist the ball to make it really dip and then jump out. I heard you talking earlier with Donna about the short pips and how the ball doesn't bounce. It doesn't jump when there's no spin, but when there's a lot of spin, you can see how much it jumps.
Game point now for 丨振东. And he takes it by the skin of his teeth. 丨振东himself. He's now 2 up here. It's much closer now, 13-11. So let's see what the stats are saying here. All shots from 丨振东.
Interesting, interesting. Again, you've got a lefty on the...
And he's gone 3 up here, having won game 3, 11-6. This is superb from the world number 1. looking at the world rankings. Yeah, we mentioned earlier it's 3,300 points between Fan and Ma Long, who's number 2. Wang Chuqin there is actually only about 55 points behind Wang Chuqin and behind Ma Long. And as Adam is very keen to emphasize, a lot of these points will disappear after this weekend. And of course, then there are also all these amazing points on offer for the likes of those top 3 who are still in contention, aren't they?
Yeah, it's going to be quite fascinating to see the movement here. Hey, Liang Ji-Quinn, good to see you in the crowd. Loving the do. Also the shoe combination that he's got. We are brothers in that department.
Yes.
4th game, 1 to serve.
Now,
Love
real
all.
pressure here on Wang Chuqin. Needs to come up with something here. Got to win this game, stay in the match.
1 love.
It's interesting that some of the matches we are down pat, oh, this is going to be a close one, have not gone that way, and the others, which we thought were going to be very one-sided, haven't been.
And that's why I say right now that he is not about to hit a backflip roller around the net.
Love 2.
A little bit of reverse psychology. Still, I got the fingers crossed here, but either way, good aggression. Nice initiation here. Inside the table, very risky, unpredictable. We saw it in doubles as well. Wang Chuqin, inside the table is dangerous. You don't want him there.
Love.
Well, it's the best start that Wang Chuqin has had so far in this match.
Yeah, I'm fired up, vocalizing a bit. Lionheart for a reason. 1, he gives undying effort. 2, his passion. Like a lion, he will roar when it is needed.
4 love.
4 unanswered points, Wang Chuqin.
You know, something that we saw with Truls that was working quite well, and a few players here, investing slightly less in their opening shot for sake of keeping their balance. And then you see the opposite as well, like with Zhang Ruwei. With some players, as you can see the points on screen there, Wang Chuqin, 75% of the last 8. Some players do the opposite and try to finish the point quickly because they're not good in the rally.
Right.
And that's not to say that they're not good, but relative to their opponent, they're not winning points as the rally extends. And that's a very important thing to be mindful of. Not just what you're good at, but what's actually winning you points against this specific opponent.
So, just so I have you clear, you're saying Wang Chuqin does not want to engage in too long a rally with Fan Zhendong. Is that correct? Is that what I'm hearing from you?
I don't think that's what I meant to imply.
Okay.
More so, I think he's actually not trying to kill it immediately.
Right.
But he's taking a little bit off for sake of maintaining balance and investing in just sort of being in good position because he's been burned too many times ripping the ball and not recovering.
2 5.
Pretty well ripped.
Yeah, this is the exact opposite of what I just said. Wang
That's what-
Chuqin reminding me and everybody that when there's an opportunity, he will take it.
Oh, the timing.
Yep.
Love it. Oh, there's the expression now from him.
He seems to have a good balance. There is just a way about him right now on the court. It is very nice.
Who are you trying to be then?
What? I don't know. Wang Chuqin fan club in the crowd. It's just looking good right now. A long, long way to go, but could be starting something.
6 3.
Well, a lot of fun can have anything to do with it.
Yeah, that was perfectly played. Fan Zhendong recognizing a pattern, and you could feel that it was a ticking time bomb. He was waiting for his moment and then saw a little bit of an opening and just accelerated. He's capable of sneaking those past.
So 4-point lead for Wang Chuqin. Also the number of points he needs here to pull one back.
Very confident counter-attack there with the top spin that comes in. Had a good sense of where it was going to be placed. Felt comfortable to stay closed.
Oh, this is so much better for Wang Chuqin.
So the reverse pendulum serve there used to be the signature that we would see all the time from Fen Zhendong. Left-handed player doing well to work with the spin, though.
Nine, 3.
You can just see his trailing left arm there from Fan.
Signature. I was going to say signature serve that we saw from Zhang Jike for years, and Fen Zhendong also executing it quite well. But Wang Chuqin has seen it before, knows what to do. He's done well against it a few times now.
Let's. 9, 3.
So Fan wants to wrap it up in 4. There's a fair bit to do here. Only once have these two ever had a bagel match. 3-0, Fen Zhendong winning in 2019.
5, 9.
Play shots like that, who knows? A reminder again that Wang Chuqin beat Fen Zhendong the last time that these two played, which was about 6 months ago. That was 4-3 that day. 5 game points here.
That point just saved him a timeout. If that had been Fen Zhendong's point, there would have been a timeout. Fen Zhendong's reaction to that was interesting. Xiao Zhan watching from the crowd. He's been working with the women quite a lot. Used to work with Zhang Jike as his personal coach throughout his career.
It's almost like he's talking to someone. He's nodding and saying, yeah, I agree, yeah.
He's talking to someone. He's talking to Xiao Zhan.
10-7.
What do you think? Nah, he's on game point, right? He's not. Is he going to do it, you think?
That's a great time to do it.
Think one more?
Oh, I'm sorry. He's on game point. I'm being silly.
Yeah, Wang Chuqin. What do you reckon?
I think he's going to be bold and brave. I think he's going to try to go through it and see. Will it be wise? Only time will tell.
That is a shot and a half. Fen Zhendong.
I thought this ball, the touch ball that Fen Zhendong scraped off, bounced twice almost. He scraped it off the back of the table. Racket high in perfect position. So now with the towel break, the problem is his opponent has 2 serves.
Yeah.
Still 2 game points left for Wang Chuqin to extend this match.
Fantastic stuff from Fen Zhendong.
I mean, the quality of points again, and here it is, it's a timeout. It's if not now, then when? There might not be any time.
Too tight now, isn't it?
Die with 0. You can't take your timeout with you. There is no rollover. Can you imagine? He's like, I didn't take a timeout last match. I get 2 timeouts this one. Doesn't work that way. Everything he tries in this point, Wang Chuqin, it comes back with interest. Fen Zhendong so well prepared. Wow.
So 4 in a row here
9-10.
from Phan振东, and he's just 1 behind Wang Chuqin. Such a comfortable position, the left-hander. One more serve here, one for Phan.
11-9.
Well,
Fourth game to
that
1.
little break in momentum has worked.
You have to wonder what it's like inside that big head of Big Head. Really, to take 1 minute to sit and come back after a rally as long and crazy as he had, to finish it there. Really an outstanding timeout there from Dato Wang Chuqin.
When he last played Wang Chuqin in Singapore at the WTT Cup Finals, won that one 4-2. Today, he's won it 4-1, 11-6, 13-11, 11-6, 9-11, 11-5, with some absolute brilliant shot making.
Yeah, that last one really just showed the tone that he came into this match with, while Wang Chuqin was able to find holes in the wall there and find ways to get back in. It was just too strong, too well prepared, too complete, and the power was demonstrated here. The world #1 looks like he's going to get a lot of points and hold his spot for some time. But again, we'll have to keep our eyes on it. Things will be changing in the world rankings, even if the #1 is not removed in the near future.
Yeah, after those last 2 events where he was bundled out early, look at these stats then.
So, short rallies gets the majority of them, but the medium rallies really